Hey guys, how's it going and welcome to the Minute channel. Today we are gonna be doing something a little bit different here. So we're gonna be talking about my impressions of the Resident Evil Village demo that went out yesterday, as well as some impressions on that end, but also my wish list. I kind of what do I want to see from Resident Evil moving forward, what do I expect from the series, and kind of like some of my concerns as well. Now let's talk about this game overall. Whenever I first watched the original trailer, I was kind of confused, and I'm still am as far as some of the things, like what's going on. Literally, my biggest thing is there's just so many questions and answers at this point. Obviously, that's part of the game, you know, leaving some stuff so your imagination, so you can find out what's going on and everything. But overall, like after playing the demo and watching the presentation yesterday, I really got a lot of my worries pretty much, you know, like said, you know, like the game looks really good. It actually has a lot of stuff that reminds me of Resident Evil 4 and Resident Evil 1 particularly, especially because of the mansion and everything like that. The mansion looks really beautiful, really interesting, but it does have a lot of that feel from Resident Evil 4. There's like this weird old guy that it looks like he's like a merchant or something like that, and then there is obviously all this other weird stuff going on around the house and everything. There's just so many stuff, so many things that I'm like, wow, this game is gonna be really good. The new bad guy, this guy that looks like Dante from Devil May Cry, like crazy Dante, not cool Dante, I guess. And I don't know, there's just so many stuff that the more I see it, the more I'll rewatch my original reaction to the video and everything like that. I'm like, I am still super excited for this. This game really is doing a lot of interesting stuff when it comes to gameplay. So let's talk about the main thing here. The game looks fantastic. The engine, the RE engine that they've been using for some time now, is phenomenal. It looks really good. All the character designs and everything just looks fantastic. I know you've seen the memes about the big lady, tall lady with the I don't know what they call her, and then the other new lady that they showed and everything. So obviously all the characters designs looks really good. And the thing is, like, it doesn't really look Resident Evil anymore. It does look as it kind of got its own style, and the engine is just beautiful. The reflections, the gold, the all the different parts in the mansion, when you walk around, everything is just so fantastic. This is easily one of the best looking engines in modern AAA games. Like, hands down one of the best looking ones. And I'm sure there are games like Red Dead Redemption that look really photorealistic and that kind of stuff, but what they did to this engine, what it does for the games and everything, is just incredible. I want to commend everything that they've done so far, because it looks fantastic. Now this game is obviously a sequel for Resident Evil 7. No spoilers there, but a lot of things in Resident Evil 7 almost didn't make too much sense in the Resident Evil timeline. But let's be honest, when did the Resident Evil timeline ever make sense? That's part of the charm of Resident Evil particularly, so I'm not too concerned on that end. I'm just curious to see what's going on next, where do we go from here, what's happening with Resident Evil, and I'm mostly just interested to see how this is gonna move forward for the next level, right? What's gonna happen from here for Ethan's storyline and everything like that. I don't know if they have come out and say whether this is Resident Evil 8 or this is just Resident Evil Village. They teased the 8 in the trailers and everything like that, but I don't know if it's still happening or something. I don't know if they're just making mini stories now and everything. You know, Resident Evil Biohazard was the last game, which is Resident Evil 7. Now I'm curious also what's gonna happen with Resident Evil 4 remake. Are they making a remake for Resident Evil 4? Because again, Resident Evil Village has a lot of the vibes for Resident Evil 4. It really looks a lot like Resident Evil 4, including some people speculating that this game is happening on the same area as Resident Evil 4, which is not. Resident Evil 4 happens in Spain. This is some other place in Europe, which is not Spain. It looks really different, but it does have the Resident Evil vibes. It does look Resident Evil 4 in that sense. But I'm super excited, guys. The gameplay was fantastic. What we've seen and what I played looks obviously real Resident Evil. We solved some puzzles, we looked around. It does go back to this good old days of Resident Evil 1 through 4, you know, so definitely I have 100% confidence on the team behind the game. This game is absolute hype. We got a release date too. The release date looks fantastic. It's May, you know, it's around the corner. It's just 5 months, 3-4 months from now. Yeah, 4 months from now. So it's just hype time, guys. The game looks fantastic. Everything about it looks good. The other concern is, I guess, is they seems like they're gonna be doing some kind of online gameplay as well. I don't care for those. I wish Capcom would stop putting resources and time and money into them, because they never last. People don't play them and they're not good. The last one that we played had a lot of glitches and a lot of issues. I played the beta on that one as well, and it was just not good. I feel like Capcom is doing a great job of what they're doing with the Resident Evil series, and they need to keep doing what they're doing right now. I don't think they need to focus on the online. Obviously they want to have some kind of live service and everything like that, but my only concern is that the resources are being put on the wrong things for this game, because again, the game itself looks really good. I'm super excited for this. We had a lot of sneak peek at the game. They really showed a lot of stuff. Again, the gameplay looks phenomenal. All the weapons looks really good. Resident Evil Village looks a lot, not only in style but also in gameplay, to Resident Evil 4. But for example, the way that they do the system to the weapons and everything like that, it just looks Resident Evil 4 to me. I just super excited for that. Resident Evil 4 is my second favorite Resident Evil game after Resident Evil 2. So to me, this is just fantastic. I cannot wait to see what's happening next. I'm hoping to see Leon again. We haven't seen Leon since a while ago, but I'm just super excited for the gameplay and everything like that. Anyway, thank you so much for this video here. If you're new, please consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you guys next time.